Good day, everyone. My name is Josh Hannabury, founder of Truck Focus Podcast. And I just wanted to say, first off, thank you so much for hopping on our YouTube channel. Honestly, it means the world, just the amount of support we have from people that I don't know, as well as people that I do. It's pretty exciting. So again, thank you so much for being here. So just a little bit of a backstory on why we created the Truck Focus Podcast. And part of it has honestly to do with my own journey. And I've been involved in the transportation industry going on about 15 years now, and there is a lot to know. So in my past, I've been really fortunate to, operate in a number of different positions in the industry, from being a professional driver myself. I used to own my own trucking outfit, to working in operations in small and large carriers, health and safety roles, compliance roles, a lot of industry volunteering. And something that's really, really clear is the amount that you need to know in order to be successful. So we can all define this success a little differently. I understand that. But for me, success is operating within the boundaries of compliance while being profitable, while thinking long-term, while being safe. And again, I know depends on which role you're in, you will define success differently. But at the end of the day, I think we can all agree there is a lot to know. So through my experiences, I've always been really fond of connecting with different industry leaders that I felt either they understood my problems, they understood the industry, or they've been where I need to get to. And I've connected with them. I've leaned on them for advice and encouragement along the way. And through that entire journey, I became more aware of what is a podcast, what is a blog, now what is a newsletter, all of those things. I'm like, we need to introduce our industry leaders to the industry to help solve some of these problems. So again, with all of that in mind, we said, you know what? I think it was December 2020, we figured, okay, we're going to launch a podcast. And here we are today, August 31st, and just super excited that we just passed episode 33. We have just passed over 100 and some videos on YouTube. And our entire objective is to help the industry. So it's not just me helping, it's our industry leaders. So if you have a question with compliance, with driver recruitment, with financing, with how to buy a truck, with insurance, with personal liability insurance, to permitting, to IFTA and prorate, the list goes on. We're really fortunate to have connected with new leaders, as well as bringing to the table our current leaders to really highlight just their expertise. That's super important. We want to build trust. We want to make sure that who we're recommending understands the topics that we're discussing, but also the impact that they're having in the industry. And that's the number one goal, is to create that pivotal change. So when I talk about pivotal change, it's something that you'll hear often as you watch our content. I see it as, I'm walking, I hit a fork in the road. Do I go left? Do I go right? So obviously any decision, there's consequences, there's rewards, there's basically outcomes for our actions. And the leaders that I connect with, they help create a pivotal change for me, where they help me make the right decision. So they give me informed advice, they give me sound advice and trusted advice. So that way, you know what? I'm going to go right. And yes, this was a winning decision. That's a pivotal change. Another way that I talk about things is building a legacy every day. So how are we treating people? Because we all have the ability to change a life. And honestly, that's just how we treat people in the day-to-day. So again, as you become more familiar with our content, you can expect to hear me talk about pretty often legacy. I'm building a legacy every day. And I like knowing what people think of their legacy. So that way, again, we're intentional. And I believe intentionality is super important, especially in the transportation industry, because like I said before, there's so much to know and there's so much to go that's going on. So again, if this is your first time ever checking out the Truck Focus Podcast, welcome. If you're a repeat viewer, just great, so grateful for you and everything and all of the support. So here we are. Feel free to basically take a look around. In every video that we do, I also include show notes, so that way you can connect with our leaders. We have a Truck Focus newsletter that recently launched, where it's a similar approach, just in a written format, as well as our blog. All links are always in any show notes, but feel free to check us out on social. Check us out on our website, www.pvtlcompliance.com. Our mother company is Pivotal Transportation Industry Solutions, with a very similar mindset. And thank you again for all of the support. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Let's create a pivotal impact.